it's like they're just letting you inch in. And it's like, how are we going to get in? Until I'm on BBC One, I'm not going to be like, there needs to be something. How exactly, I'm unsure. But we need to, I think more than anything, we need to work together. That's what it is. Like, at the end of the day, there's strength in numbers.
Yeah.
Bully our way into BBC. Honestly, I think there could be a wider range of roles. Majority of the work that I've done have been very stereotypical in the sense that they've all been black girl attitude, clicks her fingers, kisses her teeth, rolls her head, and not all black girls are like that, you know. So they're black girls, like I was saying, they're black girls who do the Sex and the City thing. They go shopping, they travel, they eat out, they drink, you know, they have normal lives like every other race. But unfortunately, most of the roles that we get here for black actresses are very limited.
Yeah, we're very limited. I mean, there are opportunities and, you know, open doors out there for more actors, but they're not shown. They're not publicized. They're not as open, and they don't get the same attention. I've been thankful enough to get, like, I've gone for stereotypical roles. I've done a couple, but I've done mostly like characters that were in depth, that have been scarred, you know, immigrants with cheese, you know. I mean, they have a deeper story, but they still are like stereotypical black or prey characters that are fresh off the boat, just landed, you know. So they carry story, they carry depth, they carry character, but still, it's like those. It's like those are the only two that we are given that are open to us that we can play, you know. And
a lot of the time, I think they also have negative connotations to them as well.
They are mostly.
Yeah, it's always someone who's been, connected. You know, so either the hoodlum or the street person who has family who's been to prison or has got a drug dealing brother or cousin, or you're a fresh off the boat African who can't speak English properly and is
struggling to get a visa.
An NI number.
An NI number. Yes, NI
you know, but there are more to black people than those two roles. There are people who are living fully functional lives.
Wealthy black people.
Do you know what I mean?
There are wealthy people.
And I especially think it's to say this, I think there are actually more roles for black men than black women, because I don't know, for some reason black men are seen as more acceptable. Black women are still seen as this exotic, you know, she's pretty for a black girl kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why are they not doing, you know,
more than they should? More.
She can do anything. She's like any other girl. Her skin's different. That's the only difference. But still, we're still, you know, it's just these stereotypes.
It needs to be broadened. It feels like everyone has to fly over to America because there's more opportunities.
Do you know what's crazy? Last night I found a new TV show called Hollywood Divas, where there are 4 black women. One of them used to be in Girlfriends, one of them was in Friday, another one was in The Parkers, and another one was in All of Us. Now, growing up, these 4 black actresses or 5 black actresses, I know them from growing up from black films. They are destitute right now.
What?
They have no work.
See, that's a big issue.
And that's even in America, where it's apparently, you know, more open.
More opportunities and more.
So it's like, what's gonna happen to me?
That's not good news. That is really not good news. Even though, like, sometimes your work ethic comes into play, it depends on how you work, but still, that shouldn't be. It's shocking to hear that.
Do you know what? I don't know if I'm going to carry on watching it because it scared me. It made me think, so what is being put in place? Like, black people helping each other. We need to actually come together, even if it means putting our own personal resources together. Get this distribution together, get production companies together. If they won't even if, I know it's even hard to put our stuff, you know, get them to distribute our own content. If we have our own stuff, surely we can start somewhere. No, Channel 4 is the most lenient, the most multicultural
the channel
at the moment.
Place.
And even still, it's limited. What do we have on there? Top Boy. Yes. What else do we have on there?
We have youngers.
Youngers.
And they're doing, these are good projects, they're doing well.
But what's happening to the BBC
undermining.
though? 100% Channel 4 knew they were going to make their money back. Because they knew 100%, because it's about inner city London and all that stuff, they were going to get people to watch it. So I guess it is a bit of a risk, because the stereotypes, like I say, are a guaranteed audience. But I'd like to see boundaries pushed more. Do you know what I mean? Because we are, like, the world is becoming smaller in the sense that people are exposed, you know? The people who didn't used to travel, people who didn't have passports before, have passports now. Do you know what I mean? People are traveling, people are seeing the world, people are going to new places. Bora Bora, Dubai, people who never thought they were going to travel are traveling now. So we have to, you know, I think the TV and, you know, the industry needs to expand. Not everyday stereotypes, sometimes other stuff.
It's not like they haven't tried it before, they should just try it. If it doesn't, if it goes with anything, if you try it, if it doesn't work, change it up or...
But saying that, there are moves. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know if you know. Do you know Michaela Coral? She's a special case because she started writing for herself. So now she writes for herself. She's put on a one-person play at the National by herself. She's been Channel 4 or BBC, Channel 4, BBC 3, Channel 4 I think have commissioned her own show that she wrote for herself to star herself, which is amazing. That's amazing. And I'm happy for her because that's the kind of thing I want to see. She's actually made content for herself. But then there are people like me who can't write to save my life. I've tried and it was abysmal. So like can somebody write?
Someone write for you?
You know, to show other sides of life. This is it, man. At the end of the day, if like every piece of work, art is influenced by life. So let's just make it a bit more realistic, expand it more.
Expansion.
That's it.
There are some projects that are coming out now. What they need to do is they need to get that attention out. They need to make way for those projects to get out.
Yeah.
They need to do that now. You know, like they can't push things to the side anymore now. You know.
But isn't it up to us if we allow them to do that?
Yeah. We have a play. We do have a play.
We have to do some sort of. There's something that needs to be done. You know, relentless. We have to keep on going until something happens. Because if we give up and we just retire to web series,
then wow.
Because that's where most of the black content is. People are doing it. You know, the black British were getting tired of it, and every day I see a new web series. Why can't they get picked up?
That's actually people actually working. They're trying to make something for themselves as well. Like they're trying to do, wow, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Majority of them have day jobs as well. So they have their day jobs, but they're so passionate about this that during the night they go and they film these web series in order to get some sort of content out there because they're bursting with these ideas. Do you know what I mean? They're pregnant with these ideas for ages and finally want to give birth to them, but they're stuck at some level. They can't let their babies out to the world. They're stuck online. Why are they not on TV? Why can't I walk into my living room and turn on the TV and see Life of Hers on there?
Why they gotta keep on going?
It's persistence.
It's persistence.
That's the only thing I can say as a black actor is persistence. Because we could give up. We could have given up. Everyone else could have given up.
It's all, acting's really hard as it is. Like, we go from one audition to another.
Rejected hundreds times.
Rejections.
Hundreds of times a year.
And most of the time it's waiting about.
And then you start to wonder, what is it? Is it me? Am I not good enough? You don't know. There's so many. You know what I mean? There's so many reasons. I don't want my colour to be one of them. I don't want the colour of my skin to be a reason why I don't get a job.
That's it.
That's what I don't want.